Hey, good afternoon, guys. The Silverfox Strikes again. Here once again. Okay, we're doing squats today, focusing on the lower parts of the body. What's already loaded on the bar, which you cannot see because I cut off my head and the screen, the camera was not wide enough to see all of it, is 315 pounds. Okay, now I'm doing using the Smith machine because I don't have a spotter present. And if you notice, I'm also putting my hands on my knees. So it's kind of almost like I'm self-spotting myself on the Smith. Okay, I was shocked that 315 felt so light. It didn't feel as heavy as I thought it was going to feel. And so I ended up doing, I believe, about 8 reps, which was amazing to me because I've never done that many reps with 315, and it did feel light. So if I thought better, I would have went up to 365. But as you notice, I'm making sure my butt is going beneath my knees. I always wrap up, like I tell you, always be safe. I wrap up my knees and also wear the belt for my lower back. Now, going into this second set, as you can see, I adjusted the camera so you can get more of me, more of my the full body. You're not going to see the weight. The weight is 315 once again. And I'm making sure what you want to do when you squat is you want to make sure that your feet is properly aligned with your shoulders, maybe shoulder width or a little bit wider. You want to point your toes slightly outward, and you want to make sure you get a deep squat, especially if you're with the Smith machine, okay? Because it's safe, you can do it. Now, this is going into the third set, which is I'm going at 275, same basic stance, okay? I went straight from 315 down to 275 just because it's easier to take it off the bar, okay? I usually would stop at 295, but I went right down to 275 to continue the squatting, okay? As you can see, I'm definitely going deep because you want to get that full range of motion going. Okay, now, this is the fourth set, and I'm doing narrow stance, okay? That's bringing your feet almost all the way together with the toes pointed slightly outward. Why? Because you want to focus on the outer quad sweep, okay? So this is from a balance standpoint, this is going to be a little bit more challenging, especially if you're doing it free weight. When you're doing the free weight, I suggest you go a lot lighter. I'm using 225 here, but I suggest you go a lot lighter. Don't be as explosive as I'm going it right here. Remember, safety first. Injury will set you back farther. So it's not about how much weight you're moving, it's about technique and it's about safety. This is the last set. The last set is going to be 225 once again, the fifth set, and it's going to be wide stance or sumo squats, basically. All right, this is all for the hamstrings. It hits the whole leg, but definitely when I do these, I feel these in my glutes and I feel these in my hamstrings. I feel these also on the not the teardrop, the outer lower thigh. And at this time, you can tell I'm a little bit more fatigued. Even though it's 225, I'm still getting good work in. And I always go down to, I usually do these with 185. Today I was really feeling strong, so I did it with 225. And with me self-spotting myself, I felt a great degree of safety. But it's very important to make sure safety first, okay? And remember, guys, if you don't build a foundation, you're not really building. Take care. And the Silverfox Strikes again. Remember, the best you will create the best life. The best you ever will create your best life ever. God bless. Take care. I was like this. I was like, yo, that's fun. There we go.